results for today. There's some changes for both teams.
Indeed, so for the home side of United, 31 Robbie Much, 38 Alicia Ahui, 4 is today's captain Frankie Masonda, 14 is George Stranger, 3 Paddy Redding, 8 Ben Dempsey, 46 Jack Young, 11 Logan Chalmers, 10 Aidan McGeady, 17 is Franny Amati and 16 Anton Downs. Subs 1 Charlie Albinson, 9 Akeem Rose, 20 Roy Seiler, 22 Mark McKenzie, 18 Paul Smith, 15 Jeremy Murphy, 30 Fraser Brydon, 2 Nick McAllister and 23 is Jay Senga. For the visitors, Dunfermline Athletic, in goals number 1 Deriz Mehmet, 2 Aaron Comrie, 3 Joshua Edwards, 8 is the captain Joe Chalmers, 9 Craig Whiten, 12 Rhys Breen, 14 Alex Jakubiak, 15 Sam Fisher, 16 Ben Summers, 18 Paul Allen and 23 is Michael O'Halloran. Subs 20 Harrison Sharp, 44 Max Little, 4 Kyle Benedictus, 17 Owen Moffat, 19 Miller Fenton, 29 Liam Hogan and 31 is Jake Sutherland.
Yeah, quite interesting today with the forced changes on both sides. Both teams suffering a bit from injury problems, and United also losing their club captain for a ridiculous sending off. He didn't need to get himself sent off, should he?
No, I think we spoke to the manager afterwards, because from where we were at Starks Park it wasn't clear to us whether it warranted a red card, but when we asked the manager he was pretty adamant that it was a stupid challenge and that it was a deserved red, so a bit annoying from
I've got to say, it's more annoying, not for the fact that happened, but for the fact that he was playing so well and has been playing so well over this period of time, and in fact been a real mainstay, and now we have to go back with a slightly changed around central midfield. Stanger coming back after his injury. Is this slightly earlier than we thought? Yes, probably, but he seemed to be happy in training during the week. So we've got two players that played together. Frankie Masonda's been in there as well. For Dunfermline, I think for me the interesting thing, yes, there's a lot of changes in there. Joe Chalmers coming back in as captain this week after being on the bench to start with against Arbroath. But for me the interesting one is seeing the name of Kyle Benedictus there. I know he's slowly getting back to fitness. He's on the bench today, but I'm not sure they'd like to put him on if he's not 100% at this moment.
Yeah, I think it's similar to the Stranger situation, isn't it? With whether he's fully fit and you ask your only worry, but I think with the dislocated shoulder, which is the injury that Stranger's had, it's more a mental thing. It's more a mental thing in terms of whether it's okay, to be able to fall on it awkwardly and feel alright and not pull out a challenge, etc. But I'm sure it'll be fine for this game today.
Yeah, so that's it. The team's out there with pandemonium out there now. There's our sponsors, our match mascots today. Oliver Kerr, Lucas, James McGowan coming off the park just now. The match sponsor is Juicing and the ball sponsor is Gordon McCutcheon. The referee today is Ross Hardy. Assistant referee number 1 Ross Nancy, and assistant referee number 2 Alistair Taylor. And we get ready to get started here at Somerset Park. It's wet, it has been wet, the pitch is in good condition though, it's dark overhead, and we're expecting a wee bit more wind to rise up as the game goes on, but we'll see what happens at Dowds to take this one. Here in the traditional black and white strip, and Dunfermline in their red away strip. McGeady, lovely little turn there. Excellent ball down the left hand side. Marty cuts inside. That's a lovely slide in tackle to take that away. Corner to United.
Yep, nice positive start from United. We saw it at Starks Park. McGeady dropping deep, getting on the ball, making things happen. Obviously scored the goal, the first goal up at Starks on Friday. Good to see you again. Trying to work it was taking this corner.
McGeady. Clear corner that time, all the way up to the halfway line. Paddy Redding going to get this for air. Left footed, trying to get it across to the far side to Chalmers. Man free on the right hand side is Michael O'Halloran, left with a lot of space. We saw that last time here at Somerset Park here, leaving a lot of space on this right hand side for the opposition. Joe Chalmers getting his lovely welcome from his fans at Ayr United there. Great chap, isn't he? Ball out to left by him, gets the ball back. Bit lucky maybe to get that ball back to Dunfermline. Chalmers. Lovely little ball played near the edge of the box. Goes out to the far side, maybe a bit lucky with that one there. Offside there, I thought. No, it wasn't. I thought maybe came back out of possession there. O'Halloran, Comrie, lovely little flick down the line. Sonda, throw into Dunfermline.
From Sonda down the bottom corner, just marshalling, and unfortunate for him for Dunfermline.
Ball across the front, he controls it. Wow, what a goal that is early on in this match. Alex Jakubiak gets that one. United a bit sluggish there, should have had him marked down.
Yeah, definitely. It's an absolutely brilliant turn and finish from Jakubiak. It's sharp in the box, especially early on in the game. The striker takes his touch on one foot, swivels and gets his shot off. A disappointing start for Ayr actually, because they look lively in the minute of the game, getting them after them outside, get the corner and whatnot, but Dunfermline got through in a really good area, put the ball in the box, and Kubiak really strong, holds him off, one foot onto the other, and then it's a great finish from the striker, but really disappointing from his point of view.
It's a very short time into this game.
I think what Ayr have shown recently is a bit of a character, a bit of resilience that they can then come back into games. It is a disappointing start, but there's a long time to go in the game.
This is exactly the start that they would need after the game against Arbroath, where they were well out of sorts for most of the game, Dunfermline, but they showed a real drive to get back into it, and in the last 10 minutes it looked like they would be the winners, but they had a really bad start to the game. This one must give them a lot of hope.
Yeah, and on the flip side, it's a poor start to the game for Ayr, whose home form we know hasn't been great of late. For a while actually, home form's not been great. We got a really good win against Airdrie, went up to Starts Park last Friday, and I thought were absolutely excellent. And it's not the start you want at home, and they got a chance of getting the fans on side early on, so Ayr need to manage this next bit of the game, get themselves back in the game, foot of the ball, and just keep the fans on side, because it's been a good start there from Dunfermline.
Just having a look at the Dunfermline team list, and we're quizzing, is that two goalkeepers on the subs bench? Max Little and Harrison Sharp. Someone can find that out for us. Linesman pointing out that the ball was out of play before the tackle. Throw into United, I would think. And it is.
Yeah, important to respond well yet.
Chalmers playing that ball wide. Edwards charging forward, gets forward to Jakubiak again, but that's a good solid tackle put in there by Stanger. You have to keep watching for these early few tackles after just coming back from injury today.
That was direct from Dunfermline. It was good. They got themselves at the puck really early on, got themselves into a really good area and forced George Stanger into defending, and they got there within 2 or 3 passes of winning it back from East Rowan.
That's Dempsey. Masonda. Reading looking for a man in front of him. And again, just taken away from Amarty. Whiten, he's got a slide of that ball through. Oh, just caught the ankles of the man in front of him and booted away by United.
Yeah,
really nervous defensively from United over the last few moments.
I think coming out there from Masonda, too slow to get the ball into the next bit, but that's not necessarily Amarty's game, taking the ball and the players round about. They very much is the sort of player who wants the ball facing forward, where he can go and get at people, and he was excellent at Wraith last week, but you often see him in areas like that where he's got 2 or 3 round about and he needs to try and get out of it facing his own goal, that he struggles to do that because it's not his natural game, but it took here too long to get the ball away from their own defensive third there.
Look at the speed of Jakubiak trying to get back onto that ball, but that looked like a goal kick, and it is.
Yeah, and the pace that Dunfermline have started at, the last thing you want to do is egg them on and pull them closer to you, because they've won the ball quite high up the pitch a few times and haven't quite made any of it, but they certainly look direct and they're looking to get the ball forward quickly.
Silly mistake there, the keeper luckily saving that one. Craig Whiten getting right up there and causing all sort of problems for United. Easy ball given away that time. Lovely movement of the body there, just so dear United man, and the first time in this game so far Jakubiak was on his heels.
There's always a nervousness waiting to creep out at Somerset at the moment, and you've seen it there again with Stanger when he goes to ping the ball across and Whiten intercepts it. That nervousness in the crowd does come out, and again, as I said, it's really important that you're managed to get yourself a foothold in the game to get the fans on side and make sure they stick with them.
Martin looking for someone to his right there, he finds Young eventually. Chalmers. Dowds. Made good space outside. Back to Young. Little flick on.
Good from there, it was patient, got the opportunity to get the ball in the box, had bodies in there, just nobody would hang out at the back post if it dropped in there.
Conley. Oh, crossfield pass is a bit lax, to be honest, no power on it and no real direction.
No, poor call there, but a good start from Dunfermline, like Lauren was saying. They've came at the traps really quickly, and you need to be careful at the back especially. A couple of times they've won it high up the park, like Lauren said, and you need to try and keep it tight in it.
There's here, Lax again, give the ball away. Dunfermline on the attack. Jakubiak, he's got 2 in the middle, but he's trying to make space for himself. He has! And it's a second for Jakubiak. It's 2-0 to Dunfermline.
Yeah, and that doesn't do a lot of favours for them. As long as it counted again, it's a really good finish from Jakubiak, but too much time, too much space in the box to work his opportunity. He takes 2 or 3 touches there before he hits it, and yes, a good finish, but again, in making their own downfall, struggling to get out of their own defensive third, and sometimes almost if it's not on to play out, just go beyond them and go and chase the second ball, but they're very, very much architects their own downfall in that one.
Yeah, they're passing to try and come out of defence isn't working, they're giving the ball away lots of times, the passes are not accurate, and they seem to be just overrun by Dunfermline, who are very much on the front foot.
Yeah, and what James McPake will be absolutely delighted with is the opportunities that Dunfermline have had and have picked their off in their own half. They've created opportunities from it, they've put it in the back foot, they've scored 2 goals from having the ball deep in his half, and then they had one before where they managed to break into the box, and he'll be absolutely delighted with the start that his team's made. Rebowen, not so much. It's been a bit lax from a new perspective, and a big test for them now at home, 2-0 down with not a lot of time on the clock.
Stanger. Another loose pass, easily intercepted there. And to be quite honest, if I had been Stanger there, I would have just putted it over the stand, because they've got to get their act together.
If it's causing you problems, just maybe take 5 minutes off of doing it and go a bit longer and see if that works for you, because at the moment the problems are all coming from here, giving up possession of the ball in their own 30 yards for their own goal.
Ben Dempsey getting to that one there, but it comes back to Joe Chalmers. O'Halloran. Comrie chasing that ball down the way. It slips off the surface a bit, but he does well. Blocking tackle, but it's still in play. Paddy Redding knocks it out. throw in a dangerous area yet again for Dunfermline.
Movement off the ball's been good. Dunfermline, a lot of runners ahead of the ball, pulling players about and looking for those gaps to go and get in behind.
Throw in. Ben Dempsey got to that one there. Ben Summers back to Halligan. Difficult one for his player to get onto there. Sprain played across, and he does! He's in the penalty area! He drags it back, and it's knocked out. United at 6s and 7s here in this match today.
Yeah, it's very poor at the moment. They can't really live with the pace and the directives that Dunfermline are playing with. So many opportunities for them to get players forward, balls in the box, and then when they do have it, it's not doing enough with it. Taking too long to get out their own defensive third, and I think they're going to be really disappointed with the start of the game.
What a shot as well. Ben Dempsey to the rescue there, whether it was going in target or not, at the back there.
Yeah.
I think it was Reece Breen, was it? Was it at the back?
Yeah, it was Reece Breen coming at the back post, and Ben gets the flick on to send out for the corner. But what worried me is the fact that Joe Chalmers isn't acres of space there to have a shot on the edge of the box. He could have taken multiple touches. Obviously he's opted to go first time, and he's unlucky. It's a good effort from Joe Chalmers, but worrying from there defensively again.
Corner down there at the Panda Pals corner. Another ball, a run to the front there, wasn't matched. Yeah, really lucky that time.
Yeah, and I think we were talking about obviously McGinty being suspended, and he's a huge loss for him, not only because he has been a mainstay this season, he's been probably one of his best seasons at the club. He's vocal, he's an organiser, he talks to people. If you listen to him and you watch him, he talks for 95 minutes in the game, he never stops, and you miss that when it's not there.
Halloran with it. Gets onto it, flicked into the middle. And again, Ben Dempsey on the spot to get it away, but Halloran gets his second shot. Tries to keep it in. Chalmers, maybe lax with that one. McGeady, Young. Paddy Redding. Well picked out that time with McGeady. There's a charge forward. Oh, terrible pass, easily picked up. Joe Chalmers. Joe Chalmers again.
We expect a bit more quality from McGeady in that area. We've seen it last Friday. I think that's what we've been expecting from McGeady, picking it up, driving and a good shot at goal, but expect more from him.
What a ball, what a pick up on the far side there. And again into the box. Oh, they are just really don't know what to do to come back. They're really front-footed Dunfermline. I think Ben Dempsey must have clipped late there.
Quite expansive Dunfermline, the way they're going about it. They don't seem to have a great grip of it at the moment. Seem to be crowding out areas of the pitch, and they just can't go and get out of it. Obviously done a lot of work on how they're going to go and press here and get the game played in theirs half, and so far they're, I would think, executing their plan to a T.
Yeah, and one of the things, this cross ball of the ball down to their own left hand side there, that was a tactic teams used against us at the beginning of the season, but we seem to have shored that up. But today it's really struggling at the back line. Lovely little 1-2 at the edge of the box, trying to make space. Good tackle put in by Young. Marty looking for someone out the right. No one's coming, has to go deeper. And again here, giving that ball away this time, it's Logan Chalmers, and he's screaming at the others for not making space for him or giving him a pass.
No, not enough energy in the game.
Young. Oh, here again, passing, giving it away. Another chance for Dunfermline. Shocking display by here. Great chance for another shot, but this time easily saved. Ben Summers there, getting it at the edge of the box. Didn't really get the They did go on it like they wanted to, but again, another warning for United. You're 2-0 down, you can't let another one go in this early.
Yeah, but again, it comes from Amartey having his back, like, facing his own goal, like, not coming to take the ball in that position. He's the sort of player you need to get running with the game in front of him.
Long ball to the far side to Hui. There's a flatness about here United. Standing, the only two players I see going for positioning, Jack Young and I would say Ben Dempsey really, but there's a Hui trying to take it forward, pushing the keep forward. That looked like a free kick, but it's not given. And a terrible pass by Chalmers to Chalmers.
I would think there's currently a lot to ponder for Leibowin, even only with, I don't know, 15 minutes on the clock. I'm quite seat for here, but I would think there's a lot to ponder for him just now, because we've lived extremely dangerous even at 2-0 not to have potentially conceded a third.
Does he need to shore up the midfield to stop the ball getting through to the back, because you're missing a Siler, that kind of player running around just blocking off?
Yeah, well, as I said, Dunfermline are playing quite an expansive sort of, it's like a 3-5-2, 5-3-2 type formation, and they're doing it really well at the moment, and we just don't look to be able to know how to cope with it at the moment.
Halloran, lovely flick on there. Well done by Marty. Dowds. Oh, really tight pass there, that was a dangerous one again. And I think every United fan is nervous at the moment anytime a pass is going on in that midfield area.
Just can't seem to retain the ball just now for any substantial period of time. It's as if we just seem to want it back, and then seconds later it's given away far too easily.
Ball out for a throw, obviously to Dunfermline. Oh, I thought that was a Dunfermline throw there, but it's been given to United.
I'm liking look at Ben Summers playing in behind Whiting there for Dunfermline just now. He looks really, really positive every time he gets on the ball, constantly driving at the air defence, causing problems.
Feels like a little unit there just behind the United, in front of the United penalty area. He's sort of sparking the ball right and left and still moving everywhere to receive. McGeady taking it too far, his man outside, he's got it through the space. Dowds shot, pretty easy one to deal with, to be honest.
Yeah, he worked the fashion well for the opportunity. I thought McGeady might have went for the strike, particularly considering when we seen his goal last week. It was very similar, picked the ball up, driving forward, and he seemed to line up for it, but yeah, didn't seem to fancy it in the end.
United trying to cover the pass back to the keeper. Dunfermline deal with it well, pushing forward into that centre midfield, and there's that man again for you. Whiting not happy about that, but he definitely was the final one in the pushing and shoving and everything.
Yeah,
but I thought it was a very good run by Masonda right across his face to stop him getting anywhere.
Yeah, it was a coming together, I think, more than anything. But then it was a bit better from there. He went, pressed him high, got him stuck in the corner, and then just from there on, let him come out too easy, and they end up almost getting him behind again. Paul Allen joined Dunfermline is quite interesting, because there's points where he goes and makes a base of two Joe Chalmers, but there's points where he goes and joins Ben Summers and almost supporting those attacking two players, and fascinating to watch, and he's a really good start for the game.
Just overhit slightly there by... Ooh, solid tackle taken on there then. McGeady. Paddy Redding. And again United lose it. And look at the speed of that move forward by O'Halloran. He's going himself. He's been pushed wide, which is the best thing that United maybe have got out of that at that point. Chalmers. And again near the edge of the penalty area, trying to work that little triangle. Didn't quite come off that time. Redding Sondern Jakubiak's coming in at him in speed. Oh my goodness, it's comedy cuts here at the moment at times for United. And easier to get rid of that ball earlier rather than encourage the team to come on top of them.
It was interesting for him to see Paddy Redding at the ball and Newborn told Amarty to go longer. Conley saw he was coming in tighter and tighter, and Amarty spinning and going took him out of that area, and that's the areas that they are struggling to get out of them. So if they can get the winners higher earlier, it takes a bit of pressure off the players on the ball, because the full-backs or the two centre-backs that are coming with them are then forced to go back and open up those wee gaps in the middle of the pitch. Easy to see it from up here right enough, and easy enough for me to ask them to do it, but much more difficult when you're on the pitch.
Ben Dempsey for United. Ahoy. Lovely fight through by Chalmers there. It's maybe just too far on, free kick given. And Dillsbury, watch out. Applauding the lines when they're maybe not the right thing to do. You can then just end up with a little booking, and the last thing we want is one player down again. Or do we play better with 10? This is a big question.
Well, I think that's a frustrating thing, is there would have been a lot of hope coming in here today, because we were excellent last week at starts, both with 11, but actually probably been better with 10. We were really, really good, and the goals that we scored were, I mean, one of them maybe slightly fortuitous, but good goals. Logan Chalmers' goal was exquisite.
For me, the whole thing about it was the intensity and the power and the movement, and that's all not visible today.
Yeah, it's probably a bit like what we're playing against today, and it just goes to show you how much that can impact games of football and influence it.
Dowds tries to flick it back. He does manage it. Easily taken away there by Dunfermline again, pushing forward. Charles. Halloran. Nicely done by him. Breen again trying that long ball to get behind the right back position for United. Again, that does seem to be a targeted area.
Yeah, we've had that for a couple of seasons now, where teams will target the full-back areas and try and get in behind, and we seemed, as you said, to be dealing with that okay latterly, but Dunfermline obviously can overload those areas of the pitch with the system that they're playing in terms of getting their strikers over and getting their midfielders over for the second ball. And to be fair, the two wing-backs have managed to get themselves up and high and wide often enough that it's been a route to success for them so far.
Just been looking down at Michael Halloran there. Seems to have a bit of a leg injury just now. He's going down, holding it. That's terrible play by United. McGee just giving that ball away. And here's a Halloran just about to show me how fit he actually is. Goes down to the side. Well dealt with there by Paddy Redding. Forced him to the outside, but kept him blocked with his back leg. But it's a corner. And this is again one of these positions where you're looking for a Sean McGinty strong character to get to this ball.
Yeah, Chalmers, he's got a good delivery on him. We've seen it when he was here. Probably less frequently than what we wanted to, but we know that he's got the ability to do it, and it's another dangerous opportunity for them.
Absolutely, we're marking, but again it went to the Dunfermline player. Fortunately, it was in front of the ball.
Such a good ball in from Joe Chalmers, though, like Lauren mentioned, he's a bit of a set piece specialist, but he's got that reputation anyway. Certainly, we didn't quite see the best of him at Ayr, but we all know as a player underneath there.
Yeah, he was certainly a player that when he signed, I think everybody was really excited to see him playing in their jersey, and it just for whatever reason never quite happened for him. He seemed to excel in Dunfermline's team last year, and a big part of the reason that they got promoted, and he's again today's captain. I think he has been in and out of the team a little bit at times where he dropped off a wee bit, but he's a sort of player that when he plays well, he's a really good player to have on your side.
Good thing to hear from him, saying the local press up in Dunfermline this week was basically that, I'm not in the starting lineup this week, but that's not what it's about. It's about the team, very much a team player.
I think when he plays well, he gives you such a good base to build from, and he's got such a good array of passing, which allows him to get players on the ball and players forward, and he can really control a game when he's playing well.
Well intercepted there, good slide in. Just another thing, just thinking about it, this is a team, as we've pointed out, very few subs. We think to come on, they've got to maintain this intensity, they really have to try and get goals early.
Yeah, which they've done. So they have done it, and that'll be James McPake will be delighted at that. I don't think they've been asked enough questions from here, but they'll certainly, a lot of that is probably down to the way they're playing as well.
Absolutely no movement that midfield to give an extra pass there to Paddy Redding. Gets it back again, having to go backwards, build again, pressure's there. He's waiting for this one wide, but it doesn't come to early, but that's nicely played by Stanger. He's looking for a runner, he sees it, that's a great take by Dowds. Can he get it across? No, he can't, and it's a throw into United.
Does give you a really good focal point, Dowds, and he did well to control that. It wasn't an easy ball to take in.
Great news that he's staying until the end of the season, by the way.
It's superb news.
Confirmed just last week there.
Yeah, he's been a big part of what good has happened this season. He's been great, he's been a focal point, and he seems to be enjoying his time here. He always talks very highly of it, and great to have him here.
I think it was hard for him to break into that Thistle team as well. You've got Brian Graham, Tommy Adderley obviously is there this season, so two really good top strikers he's up against.
Right to the front post by United, headed back out, second corner for United.
No, it's not a bad area there at all from Logan Chalmers. It's zipped in right across the front post, and let somebody cross the front there and just try and glance that one on.
Let's see where it goes for this time here, doing the caterpillar in the middle. It's another ball to the front, tries to flick on, that looked like another corner.
Difficult that one for Anton Dowds to get anything towards goal.
Shot impossible here, trying to draw out a couple of players that managed it. What will that do? Right on the keeper with it. That's a good save, good solid goalkeeping there. Maybe a free kick, it hasn't been given. I thought it came off his arm, and that's terrible from United. But at least some signs of actually getting goal on from United in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, just giving the ball back them thereafter what looked like a definite free kick in the box for handball. And Young defended that well though. They were asked questions there and defended it well. Dunfermline 2 or 3 times. The goalkeeper there, Mehmet, coming to get a good punch on the ball, and again that's what James McPake will be looking for his team. They've been pretty dominant in the game so far, so when they are asked questions, how do you stand up when can you defend them, and that time they managed it.
Nice little flick up, Jakubiak onto the ball here. Great run in the outside, look at the speed. Haaland tries to get in, intercepted. Nice play by Jack Young. Marty. Redding down the line. Now it's trying to put pressure on. Both of them having grips of each other's jerseys there as they were challenging near the halfway line.
One thing I'd like to see more from there is pressing the Dunfermline defence when they're trying to play out, because a couple of times at East End earlier on in the season, Dunfermline were trying to play out and we pressed them high and forced them into a couple of mistakes early on, so I'd like to see more of that. A bit too passive for me so far.
Ball side to side there by Ben Dempsey. Gives Alicia Hui the chance to run through. What a ball! A great tackle there, stops McGeady from shot from going anywhere. What a ball though from Alicia Hui. Look at him here as he strides forward, he makes miles. Great run off the ball. McGeady settles
and
that corner that ball came in there. Downs very close, ball comes out in the penalty area.
I think the passing in the attacking half of the pitch has been good. There's a few times he's found McGeady in a bit of space, and that one there just driving forward, slipping it in. It's a great tackle. I think it was Sam Fisher that made the tackle, brilliantly timed to take the opportunity away from McGeady, who had made a good run.
Oh, and here we are into penalty area again, another shot, another block.
Yeah, 2 or 3 opportunities falling his way, and really got to start taking them, get one in the net, and get the game back within touching distance.
Danny Amarty. Young. Stanger. Great movement by the Dunfermline defence there. I know you didn't technically watch the ball where they were putting it, but they got so much into a strong defensive position and walked side to side there, just blocking any forward movement from United. Young. Just too short with that one.
You can see he was trying there, there wasn't much on ahead of him and just trying to dink it in on top of Chalmers, who made a decent run.
Oh, lovely ball there. Who does well? Young. Dempsey. He's trying to go one-on-one with the defenders. There's men in quickly to tighten up there.
Well defended there by Conley, because if Amarty manages to nick that past him and run, he's quick and he's got pace to burn, so did really well there, Conley, just to keep Amarty going back the way.
Logan Chalmers. Takes the ball in, no one there. Ooh, uncontrolled header up. McGeady. Reading. Goal kick, and even though United have shown more purpose in the last little while, it's just that last wee bit of it. It's just not working.
No, and when they're filling by the box, they've been clinical. You could be out with two really good finishes, 8 of 2 or 3 half openings in the box, where if one of them falls, if you can be a bit more ruthless, a bit more clinical with one of them, then you're right back in the game. They probably have come into it a bit more in the last 5-10 minutes, a bit more of the ball, a bit more territory in Dunfermline's half, but Dunfermline very, very quick on the break, on the counter, and get forward really quickly.
Young nods it forwards. Dunfermline doing well to retain that ball, pushing down that outside. Look at the pace on Jakubiak. Lovely ball in. Good save this time. Really good save by Robbie Mutchery. United goals, but what again, that speed down the outside, the tongue well flick in by Whiten.
Yeah, it goes back to what I was saying earlier about Conley's defending against Amarty, not allowing him to do that, and that time they are just great pace, and you could be that down the outside. He'll be playing with confidence, he's on a hat-trick, of course he is. He's going to want to take players on, he's going to want to go and try and get in the box, but he does it so well, and it's a great cutback catch for Whiten, and Robbie Much called into action with what was a good save.
Young. Stanger. Robbie Much. Masonda, and again, it's the great fans are shouting a little bit. If you look at the positional work by Dunfermline, they have got so many men back there, they're blocking any passes forward, and for me that means that the United midfielders and others have to move to create space.
And I think that's probably what the fans are maybe grumbling at a little bit, is it's just a bit pedestrian at times, a bit slow and getting places.
And he'll give the ball away again at the halfway line. Craig Whiten has time going forwards. Edge of the penalty, Eontas shooting through. Is this a hat-trick? Oh, just steals it past the post. Jakubiak looked easier to score that time.
That passage there is probably the passage of the game, because it takes here 7, 8, 9, 10 passes and they haven't gone anywhere. And 3 passes, Dunfermline have a shot on goal and probably should be 3-0 up, and I think that's the grumblings that we're hearing from the fans behind us, is that yes, Dunfermline's defensive shape is very good, but at that point you've got to have a bit of creativity, a bit of something, and when they do zip the ball onto Dowd's feet, that's where you have to have the quality there to hold it up, because you have pulled players out of position.
McGeady gave that ball away again, and he's forced to come back to defend. It's just stopped there, comes back to Young. Flick forward by United, that looks like a throw to United. I don't know what we've done to our cameras today, but that is so much brighter than the telly screen than it is in reality here just now. It's quite dull, it's darkened down a lot, floodlights are on. Hold on, we're going across to our scores.
Yes.
Hold on. No, don't tell me another microphone's not working.
There's been a goal in Queen's Park versus Airdrie. Queen's Park 1, Airdrie 0. Grave Rovers 1, Arbroath 0. Inverness 0, Martin 0.
Thanks very much for that, Marco. O'Halloran well taken out that time. Throw-out's given to United.
The linesman gave that to Dunfermline.
Yeah, I tended to go with the linesman, to be quite honest.
See, I thought the referee got it right that time, but just goes to show how tough a call it probably was.
Dear to you, that's you sucking up to these referees again, isn't it?
No, I think hit him on his way back, but it's...
I'm going to stick my neck out there and say I agree with Lauren. I thought it was our ball as well.
Right, you're off the team now. Yeah, there's a bit too much bias going on here. Right, back to the game just now. Stanger. Sonda. Paddy Redding. Good flick forward. Trying to knock it down. Logan Chalmers again. I think he'll be offside if he goes for it. He is offside. Quite right too, referee. And assistant on the far side.
A shame because it was well worked.
Dowds had gone back past the line and came back into the ball.
Shame though because it was well worked after that. Again, was an easy ball from McGraden with Dowds, but a good run from Chalmers, who's taken a wee bit of initiative to try and get the game going a wee bit, moving into different areas, but he was quite poor for that time.
O'Halloran again, willing to push forward. Allen. Not the best of passes across the pitch, but it gets there. Goal maintained. Chalmers. Free kick to United. I think some of these passes are playing into what Dunfermline need. Short, but not quickly played. And that means Dunfermline players can get round them again. Sonda. Young. Dowds. Would have been offside anyway. I think McGeady was in an offside position there.
Yeah, correct. It wasn't McGeady who would be an offside. Gone through. 39th minute here. Sorry. Just about to go into it. I know. Imagine missing out by a couple of seconds.
We're not sure if our timer is actually perfect at the moment. Just it's there or thereabouts. We missed a few seconds at the beginning of the match, so.
I thought you were slightly the time.
I was just help me tell the time.
Thanks.
Noddy's hand is there. Dowds flicks it through a Marty trying to get through it. Looked like he pulled back the player, but good strength.
Again, really well defended by Comrie, because if Amati gets the touch ahead of him, then he's in on goal, but he's dealt with him well so far.
Free kick to United. Bendix, you want to get this one done quickly. Crossfield past Ahui. He's got man right, but he's got a wee bit of space there in the middle. Quickly closed up though by Dunfermline. Logan Chalmers, low towards the front. Ooh. That's a corner. We're just all standing there waiting for that ball to go out.
I know, it's a bit of anticipation. Logan Chalmers has had a couple of good balls in so far. Let's hope for another one.
And here it comes in.
Lovely ball that.
Right to the keeper there, he did very well, but just a man in front.
Yeah, I thought it was really good initially, but then too close to the goal on that occasion.
There's a lot of air time on it as well, so come and take it.
Kubiak. Halloran tries to get it, he does. Ooh, I thought he maybe kept that in. I know part of the ball was out, but it looked like someone was still in there. But again, my vision today, according to you two guys, is not as good as you. In or out there, Mitch?
I couldn't see that when the dugout's actually right in front of me, so I'm no comment, Mitch, over you.
Yeah, I'm no comment as well, can't I see either.
I was taking off the telly screen that we've got here, which gave a really good view of that. Dowds. Lovely little flick on there by Logan Chalmers. Ahui is looking for a man running in front. Dowds tries to get clips it back.
was a really well worked goal. I actually think Alicia Hoy's play in the forward half of the pitch has been really good, because he's picked out a lot of good passes, and there's a lot of good areas in there. Dowd's peeling off, take the ball in across to McGeady. I think there maybe was a slip from Sam Fisher right in front of him, but he's composed McGeady and he gets there back in the game. And I think the last 10-15 minutes has been better. They've started for a couple of moments, they weren't constantly defending, but they certainly ruined the first 20-25 minutes where they were to be seen here. But yeah, it was a really well worked goal, and it was probably one of the first things we've seen here linked together, and we get a movement, a wee bit of invention, and it pays off for them.
And again, down this right hand side, Summers now he's got the chance, the space is opening in front of him. Jakubiak lays it back. Joe Chalmers. Get the idea what they're trying there is they've lost the goal, get back up that pitch quickly, try and impose on the United defence. I don't think that shot was the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, and the Welsh we've watched there last week and the timing that they lost the goals at, and realised that there's wee floaties at certain points in the game.
United again giving that ball away, picked up by Dunfermline. Getting speed down that left hand side. Block, this could go out for a corner. No, it's been held in, and that's good defensive work there by Stanger, but still the danger not clear. Ooh, ball across the front, a bit creative there with that one. Nearly came off. Paddy Redding, no one moving in midfield in front of him. Everyone was sluggish, slow out of that. Fans calling for it there. He really seemed to be being held back there. That's the Ahui air of up the pace just slightly. Logan Chalmers back. Stanger again looking for that pass forward. Very static up front. Amarty gives that ball away, didn't control it enough there. Good turn by Whiten.
Much better.
Do you know, with Whiten, I will go back to Amarty at the moment, just now McGeady. Ben Dempsey looking for a runner. Paddy Redding down the left, just too hard with it. I was just saying that according to the Whiten, you always think has been there for years, or in different teams for years. He's not that old when you look at it.
Well, Whiten had a good pedigree in his young career, didn't he? He was at Hearts, Dundee. I think he had a really good record at Dundee in the Premier League.
He had a bad injury though, didn't he, that held him out for a season. Craig Whiten, he's 26.
He's international, I'm pretty sure. There's much touted at one stage, so he's certainly got the ability to put the ball in the back of the net, and we all know that.
Yeah, he's always been a player that you fear in the lineups when you see.
I think it was him that scored the equaliser up at Arbroath last weekend, am I right in saying?
Yes, 91st minute header. They put the smallest man on the pitch to mark him Arbroath. That was one of the things about that, and his jump was under no pressure, but it was a powerful header into the net.
Yeah, I think from reading the comments about that game last weekend, the Dunfermline fans were saying that if Jay Bird hadn't been so stupid and got sent off for fighting his own player, then they were down and out of that game. So bit of a lifeline, but fair play to them. They capitalised on it.
I've got to say, he was going close on numerous occasions, Jay Bird, before that as well. But here come Dunfermline back to this match. Whiten, great running up front. He's got the chance to turn. He's got one coming in front of him. And United had to do that, and I've got to say, George Stanger, who did that there, who did the correct thing, he couldn't have told what was behind him.
Yeah, I think they'd get it out.
Been impressive on the break, Dunfermline, even when they have started to come into the game a little bit more and force a bit more in the other half of the pitch. They're so quick and direct on the break.
Coming from the far side again. A goal at this time would be really helpful. It's a good ball in. Young, again one of these things, not knowing what was going on around him, getting it out of play is a great idea.
Yeah, especially at this time of the game where you're closing in half time, you manage to get yourself back in the game. Don't want to do anything silly that's going to tilt the balance back, more so in Dunfermline's favour. That'll be the curse now, probably the famous one, but
And they were at half-time. My goodness, what a first half that's been here. United opened brightly, but then suddenly Dunfermline really overpowered United for a long period of time. 2 quick goals, 2-0 up, and then Ayr managed to pick one up near the half-time there. So now we're going to go over to the half-time bods, who I believe will be Mitch and Gary, if Gary's on today. I don't know if he's on headphones, if he can hear us, wave.
Hello.
There he is, but we're not hearing him. Go again.
Hello.
And there we are.
There we are.
We've also got the half-time football. Please put it on to see who's doing the shootout today. So we're going to try and have a look at the shootout in the background while we talk all things Ayr United, all things this game, and maybe a few bits of rubbish. Anyway, half-time here at Somerset Park. Ayr United 1, Dunfermline 2. It's been excitements, it's been goals. Oof.
Yeah, thanks very much, Callum. Excitement, goals. Yep, indeed. Well, maybe not from an Ayr United perspective until 5 minutes ago when Ian McGeary pulled that one back. It's been let's just say a strange game from an Ayr perspective. I think obviously, like you said, we started the game pretty well in the initial seconds, and then hit with a sucker punch, 2 early goals, great finishes by Kubiak, in particular the first one as well, the way he just pins the defender, spins and finishes it really nicely into the corner. Gary, I don't know if you have any particular thoughts on that finish. Could we have defended it better, or is it just simply a good finish from the Dunfermline player?
Well, I'm going to be honest, the first goal I completely missed because I was fixing my headphones because I couldn't hear anyone. So I completely missed the first goal. Well, actually, that's a lie. I did see it hit the back of the net, and I did see his turn and his spin, but I didn't see the build-up to said goal. But he definitely could have defended it better. Coming from an Ayr fan perspective, I don't know, bar the goal, I'm very angry about the first half performance where we're just so poor. I felt like we passed more to Dunfermline than we did to each other. Like the Ayr players were passing more to the Dunfermline players than they were passing to each other, and it was just, we were all over the place for the first 20-25 minutes. But then they slowly got into the game and the goal came and we're back in it. But second half's there's going to need to be a big second half. We can't come out and play the same as we did at the start of the first half, because if we lose the first goal in the second half, it's going to be a long road to get back at that point if it's 3-1 down.
Yeah, exactly, and I think we were all saying that broken records mentioning this again, but we mentioned how the poor play from there in terms of bringing it out from our own defensive, that we weren't able to get out at all in that first half. I think Warren must have mentioned it quite a few times in that first 20 minutes or so. It was as if we win the ball back and we instantly lose it again. We couldn't seem to find anything.
You mentioned it as well. Forward. We couldn't retain the ball either. If we were in possession, we just lost it basically straight away. There was no second ball. It's just, and I felt as if we were very, very, very static. Nobody moved. Like if the ball was at the back, there was no one in midfield, or if Anton Diz would have to come back and play it back to the Stanger at the back because nobody would move in midfield, or vice versa. It was too static for me, to be honest.
Yeah, you mentioned George Stanger there. How do you think he's played so far? Obviously not ideal conceding 2 goals, but I think his first performance back from such a nasty injury, how's he holding up for you?
I think he's been good. I think he has been alright. I feel as if he is. Obviously he's not played in 4 or 5 weeks, so obviously he's going to be a bit stiff. I mean, every football player would be, but you're never just going to come straight back in a team after an injury and just play the best. So but for me he's been pretty solid. I think he obviously has had a couple of blocks in the first half as well to keep us in the game basically, so but he's been solid.
A lot was spoken about before the game about how obviously we had the defensive issues until Stanger's back today. Luckily for us, Dunfermline have only got their 2 centre backs just now, and then I think they're scraping the barrel after that for players to fill in there. And Callum also talked about how lack of subs for the away side kind of is forcing them to go on the front foot early, and they've certainly done that. 2 early goals was the ideal start for them. They had something to hold on to, although now that we've pulled that goal back, what do you reckon James McPake and Lee Bowen will be saying to their players at half time?
I mean, I can imagine Lee Bowen's going to be in there saying he's on basically what I said. I can imagine, he's like every fan can see around the ground that nobody's moving. But James McPake, I can imagine what he's going to say is just go out and do the same thing again. I can't imagine they're going to sit back. I mean, we did see there was a bit of time wasting coming up to half time. I don't know if you noticed, walking up to the corner, really, really slow. But I think James McPeak, I don't think he's going to be happy with that. I think he's going to come back out and want his players to just absolutely go for it in the second half, get a game and get this game dead and buried basically. I think that's what he's going to want. He's going to want another goal, and that'll be the game over. I can imagine that's what he'll want, preferably get another goal and sit back and defend. I don't think he'll want to just sit back and be pelted with attacks over and over and over again. So I can imagine the Dunfermline team will come out here and just go for it in the second half.
Yeah, in terms of Dunfermline, again, any specific players that you're looking at in that first half and thinking been really impressive? We touched on Ben Summers, Michael Halloran. Obviously, you could be playing with great confidence on hat-trick.
Halloran's definitely been immense for Dunfermline. I mean, he just takes on his man and beats him basically every single time. He's been absolutely immense, and obviously Jubia with his 2 goals, he took them absolutely brilliantly. His second goal was sorry, I need to make sure I get this on the camera. His second goal was just, I mean, he puts off the keeper. No keeper's going to know where that's going. You could argue that keeper's got to do better, but as well, you see a lot of players like that where they go like near post instead of far post when they're finishing. It completely threw Obi much off. Like, he didn't know where it was going to go, which is there's not much he could have done for the second goal. Poor defending, in my opinion. So, but yeah, they probably were standout players. And I mean, for me, I feel like Alicia's been very, very good. He's been very, very good in the first half. He was beaten a couple of times, but he's been getting himself forward and getting the team forward as well. And we haven't seen much of. We have a wee bit, but like Amati and Chalmers, they haven't really been getting on the ball as much as we probably would like, as much as they were at Starks Park. You know, it's a bit they're getting closed down far too easily. Like Amati comes. Sorry, I'm now going on about 3 different points here. I'll let you answer my first one.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about, you mentioned Amati there. Lauren made a really good point in the first half. He's facing his own goal a lot, and that's not his game. Yeah. We saw him a couple of times, turn out of those situations at Starks Park, but it's the fact that he's got 3 men around him here. They're surrounding him very quickly. Comrie, Halloran, I think. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the name. Paul Allen in the midfield's also been surrounding him when he's had the ball facing goal. I think we need to try and get him facing the opposition's goal more. Yeah, he's got that speed with Franny Amati that he can play a ball in behind, perhaps slightly overhit it, and he'll still give it a real good chase and perhaps get there. And it'll cause a bit of a problem.
That was something that Lebo asked him to do when Paddy Redding had the ball. He asked him to go, and I think we started off playing a lot of football, 25-30 yards for your own goal, and you're asking Amati to take the ball in line with the dugout, and it's not his game. No. So by him going longer, it then pulls Dunfermline back 5 or 10 yards. So yeah, sorry to jump in there, but just he is much more direct and much more effective when he's facing the opposition goal and he can get forward.
No, it's interesting you mention that, because I think it doesn't help when the likes of Amati and Chalmers are facing towards their own goal, and there doesn't seem to be many options just now in the middle of the park or going forward either.
And I think Chalmers has come into it. I think he's come into it as the game went on. And it's a great goal from an air point of view. It was the first time we probably strung a couple of passes together and ended it with a really potent attacking threat. Dowds makes a good run, and listen, you probably can't play with a one striker system without Dowds there. He's effective at it, he's good at it, and listen, McGeady probably was quite frustrating at times in the first half, but he just pops up at the right place at the right time, and it's a calm finish. And I'm sure it changed Lee Boland's team talk ever so slightly, but I'm sure he'll still be asking for a bit more.
Yep, absolutely. I feel like as well, Dunfermline obviously playing what I assume is a 5 across the midfield against 2 or 3 across the midfield, and it is just punishing us. There is nobody moving, there is no space created, and it is absolutely, they're very, very good going forward. Like they move as a unit to get up that park, and it is just, they're closing us down straight away. As we've said before, I'm like a broken record, but they close us down dead quick. There's no second ball for us. It's devastating, really.
3-5-2, 5-3-2, however you want to look at it, if it's done right, it's probably there or thereabouts the most effective formation you can play, because it's hard to defend against. You've got bodies defensively, you've got bodies in the forward area of the pitch. If you can support the wide players enough, it's so effective. It strikes fear into players that have never played it before, because everybody's so comfortable with 4 at the back. As soon as you go to 3, it gets a bit of panic in there. But I thought for 25 minutes Dunfermline executed it absolutely brilliantly, and then it kind of tailed off a little bit because they came into the game a bit more. But the way they broke, the directness of what they did, Whiting going in behind, Jakubiak going in behind, and I think after 25 minutes James McPeak might have been ruining the fact that it was 2-0 and not maybe 3. Ayr did come back in, he had a couple of opportunities, and fortunately managed to get themselves, not fortunate, it was a good goal, managed to get themselves back into the game at 2-1, which certainly gets the crowd a bit more on side. And it gives them something to back. Like,
Yeah, as well, I just think it's very, very poor losing 2 goals in like what 6 minutes? 6 minutes, wasn't it?
was it as quick as that?
Yeah, 3-3, 3rd minute and 9th minute, I think.
Wow.
Definitely a big miss, Sean McGinty, 100%.
Yep. Talking about changes here, obviously you're talking about second half, managed to get a goal back, facing the Somerset Road end. Hopefully they'll provide a bit of atmosphere in the second half and help us pull that ball towards the back of the net. Looking at the bench, changes, any particular favourites that you fancy coming on and changing the game for both of these?
I honestly don't know. I'm lost at the moment because of that first half performance. I don't know if I'd change it because obviously we've got back in the game, and I don't know if I'd change it and keep it the same now to see if we'll get another one. But then you also don't want to leave it too late, and then if Dunfermline score, then you're thinking, who'd I put on now to try and salvage something out of this game? It's a hard decision.
At 2-0, I would have said Jamie Murphy, because he gets into such good areas of the pitch and he picks the ball up and he just links that wee bit that we've been missing. He links the defensive third into the attacking third, and I would have said it 2-0 Jamie Murphy. But I think, as you're saying, Gary, to get back in the game 2-1, you've probably got to let it settle again for 5-10 minutes and see how it goes, and then listen, you always can live to do that. If you can back out and go 3-1 down within 5 minutes, it becomes a totally different conversation, and why did you not change it? But I think you give them the opportunity to go full steam ahead, and if not, I think Jamie Murphy's probably the obvious one that would come on fairly early on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you look at the bench we've got today. Obviously you mentioned Murphy, you get Fraser Bryan who can offer you a real threat going forward off the bench. You get Mark McKenzie as well. Also get the likes of Akeem Rose as well, who's had a mixed start to his United career, shall we say. Obviously got the goal up at Starks Park on Friday night, somewhat fortunately I must say, but has scored a couple of goals for us as well. Obviously the Alloa game at home here in his debut, he also got a goal against Arbroath away, so we know he is capable of scoring goals. It's just whether we're going to get that today if he comes on.
Yeah, definitely. He's had a couple of glimpses, but another one I was impressed with him last week at Starks Park when he came on at centre back was Jay Senga. I thought he played well in there. I did wonder whether he might have done enough to warrant that position again today, but it's maybe one of those that, and for a game he's good at it, but then the longer term it's maybe not his natural position. So, but I thought he did really well, and it's strange because at April when he played, I thought he was the sort of player that drove us forward and got us up the pitch, and he played a really big part in, was it the first goal was scored at Airdrie?
Can I just say, after this being a bit of a United fest at half time, I would like to know what would you do if you were the manager of Dunfermline at the moment, because the team's performed very, very well, but there are going to be hard legs out the way they've approached this match. It's been total intensive football from the way they've played. What do they do with, as we say, a limited bench in a kind of a way? They've got a few players to come in, but they have to be very, very careful at what they do.
Yeah, we were talking about it while you were away there. Just touched on it, not going into too much detail like you said, but I think for me, I think you want them to come out early, out with traps, maybe try and get a third goal, or maybe two as we showed in the first half, he's capable. Try and get a third or a fourth, and then perhaps try and manage the game from then on. I don't think he's got the squad depth today to go all guns blazing for the 90 minutes certainly, but I think you're in the play, you're really frustrated to lose that goal so close to half time, because you go into half time, it's a different story. Maybe he talks about managing the game a little bit earlier, maybe he'll utilise his bench earlier than he would do just now. I think he's going to have to take from now, go out there all guns blazing first 5-10 minutes, try and get another goal, and see if he can just manage the game from then on in, because like you say, they don't have the depth today to do it for the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah, and for the United side, I haven't been away from the box for a little while there, but for me, I think we may see Roy Seiler coming on later on, because I think midfield with ours has been overrun too much, and maybe we'll shift it out a bit to do that, but that might be later on.
Yeah, I think Roy Seiler, one thing I loved about Seiler ever since he's came to it, is just a tough tackler, that player in there who likes to break up the play. I think we on this commentary team over the years, opposition players who are good at that kind of thing, we've always been kind of jealous and think if we had someone that could break up the play where they could, and I think Roy Sellers, that's his game, although I think he's probably been unfortunate not to play the last couple of weeks. I think it's just due to the performances of Jack Young. I mean, he was immense at Kirkcaldy on Friday night, and
I don't know what batteries he got for, you know.
Oh, I know.
Because he was just
everywhere, wasn't he? Everywhere. He was brilliant. As we wait for this second half to be kicked off, looks like Craig Whiting to take it.
Dunfermline shooting right to left towards the United. His keeper is at the railway end. Jakubiak. Chalmers. Nice ball there that time. I think it was maybe for Jack Young. Showed too much of the ball that time. Got away with that good shove in the back. Still going. Chalmers pulled back there. Gets it to Dowds. Dowds across the front. Too close to the keeper. But a more positive first few seconds of the game for United.
I have no idea how much of that Logan Chalmers meant or how much of that he knew in about, but it was exquisite the way he managed to get through 2 or 3 players.
Whiten, Chalmers, Edwards. Logan Chalmers under pressure there, still manages to get the ball forward, throw into United. I thought Breen looked a bit sore there when he came out. I know he's just back from injury, but as he got that ball there, he seemed to pull up quite quickly. Edwards for Dunfermline. Stanger. Lets it run out.
I'm sure we both have said to players at half time to get a couple of early opportunities in and go get the Somerset Road end right behind you with the North Terrace out action this season. That Somerset Road end's got the bulk of the supporters in it, so if you can get them behind you.
Here, give the ball away again. Final third. Here come Dunfermline again. Poorly executed, but again Chalmers has got time. There's that ball wide, just beckoning the pass. And a poor pass back that time. Seemed to just bobble in front of him as he was about to hit it.
Yeah, it was quite unfortunate there. The bounce that the Dunfermline player got as he tried to slide his fellow teammate through it. But again, worrying for United that we're giving the ball away that far up in the pitch.
And that's a dangerous kick out there. You wouldn't like to be on the end of that one. Throw into United. I think Ahui got a bit of a fright with that one coming to him.
That is certainly where the danger has came a lot of the time from here, trying to play out and not quite managing it. The opportunity Dunfermline just had in the first half, they were a wee bit more ruthless with them and it ended with shots on target.
Dowds brought down there. Free kick to United.
Shouldn't that be a yellow card then if he had no attempt to play the ball?
Possibly. I've got to say
sorry, that's my bias.
I'm also now going to be really jinx all of this, but I think the referee's had a good go hold in the game so far. Sometimes a wee bit of common sense works. That's tight pass for Jack Young to take, and he does well with it. Logan Chalmers. Well blocked. Ahui curling that ball right across, and look at that, right at the back there. Even the slightest slip would have left that ball right through.
Yeah, great ball across the face of the goal from Alicia Ahui. Anton Dowds was free had the Dunfermline player not managed to get a touch on that.
Great header from Sam Fisher though. Really
yeah,
absolutely. Chance to get that ball in as well, it's nicely done. Oh, good block that time. That one was definitely going goalward. Jakubiak. Well taken out there by Young for United. Jakubiak's a bit of a greyhound, isn't he?
Got 2 good goals and he's certainly been a threat for her down when he's managed to get himself on the outside, get the run at players. Jack Young did really well to come across, but he'll be pleased with his afternoon's work. He could be happy, he'll be hoping he gets another chance at goal to go and get his hat-trick.
Well blocked there by Musonda. Ahui. Oh, unfortunate for Jack Young there, he thought he had that and then sort of caught in the grass. And booted away by United. Well, that's nicely done. Can he keep going? He can. And that's a great ball in. Good save. Oh, knocked away. Lovely play there. Halloran cutting into the box there. Watch this. Just a belief to keep going.
Yep, we got fortunate with the break of the ball there, but well defended by United in the end. Good save by William Much as well.
Get a chance to get round the back of United defence. White and trying to flick that one on.
A couple of tame handball shouts there as well.
Right in front of the Dunfermline fans. I think if there was much in it, there would have been a bigger roar from that end. So I don't imagine there was too much in it for Stange up.
Mehmet to Edwards. Good pressure on that time by Hui. And for anyone who's not here, it is really cold. You're a bit lucky there.
Yeah, he had to win that there.
McGeady took his eye off the ball there.
Shame, because he was in a really good area of the pitch, that if he'd got it under control, there was Chalmers on the outside of him with a bit of space to move through the middle.
And again down that wide side, charging at the player, but that's an excellent tackle put in there. Paddy Redding there. Difficult one for anyone to catch on the end of that. A good idea though, trying to get the break down the wing, but certainly a difficult one for anyone to catch.
Whole host of players out warming up for air just down to Somerset Road. Then you wonder how long it will be before Lee Boland does look to his bench for a bit of freshness.
I think that might have been an attempt on goal there, but I'm not quite sure. Seeing the goalkeeper was well off his line, it was more like an attempt on the corner flag.
It's usually around the 60th minute that the gaffer tends to turn to his bench. We've found that since he's been in charge, so I don't imagine it'll be too long until he starts thinking about who he's going to bring on.
Dow's really getting himself in and about there. He's moving, he's so quick there. That's him across the other side of the pitch already. Tries to get it back. Oh, it's intercepted. His movement there was absolutely wonderful. That's going to be Chalmers catching onto it. Young held up his run there. He didn't think the pass was coming, but he still got onto it, and that was a good tackle in there by Rhys Breen.
Good forward pass as well from Paddy Redding to pick out Dowds, who'd made a great run. He put a fair bit of effort in to go and get across into that area and open that pass up for Paddy Redding.
Sonda. Dempsey. Anton Dowds there, just losing the ball somewhere near his feet. And we're back to that big unit forming in front of the United players, just blocking off passes in the right area. That looked like maybe a bit of a shove in the back there by Whiten. Kubiak. It's gone a bit flat inside the ground at the moment.
Yeah, as I said at the start, I think he'll just need to try and get something goal with something to force Mehmet into a save, a block, hit the post, something just to get the fans back on side a wee bit more encouragement.
Tend Been told that one, it looks like it might go out for me. Yeah, straight out there, just over hit. This is not helping Ayr United anywhere. Just breaking up the play doesn't give you a chance to get that momentum going that you want.
Yeah, and Chalmers is one of those players. He's so dangerous if you can get him on the ball, and he's one of them you can hear the expectancy in the crowd when he gets it and gets at his feet.
Dowds, McGeady, but
should be in a United corner. It is.
And this is sort of things you need. Sort of thing I've talked about, just getting things down and around that Somerset road end and getting a bit of getting bodies in the box, going some towards goal.
Now, need to get that Ayr United end there, shouting and roaring, drawing that ball in. Different ball again. Just stopping the middle. And it's a free kick!
Foul against the Marty.
Let's see what happens here on the replay. Yeah, Marty maybe took the player down there, just caught on to him. But it looks pretty soft actually, but that's an interesting picture of 2 managers ago, was it?
Good ball in from Chalmers again though. Got a decent set pieces he's had now.
Nice little ball play there by Edwards. Down the left, he's found space again. Whiten. He appeared to have other options there, Whiten, for me, and I know he got the ball across the front, but there were players near the edge of the penalty area. I think he could have drawn that ball back to. United building from the back again. Lovely ball forward. Ahui stayed further up the pitch this time. Picked out the correct pass. Marty trying to keep going through it. Set by the keeper. Free kick given to Marty again. Absolutely no need for the shove there, to be quite honest.
Yeah, they're going towards their own goal, and all them it's going to do is clear it and give you an opportunity to maybe go and build again, throw in whatever. But yeah, that's what it actually comes again from the right back, being in a really good position. Ahoy to pick up the ball, and then again a really good execution of the pass, and he's been really effective on the opposition half of the pitch and in those moments, and particularly McGeady seems to know where McGeady's going to be, link the ball into him, and then it's a good idea from McGeady, maybe releases it slightly too early, but certainly bodies forward there from here. It's a silly foul to give away, but a wee opportunity, a wee opening there.
Good solid header away. Young. Dowds. Ben Dempsey sees the man round the back. It's just maybe too hard, but that was good idea there for me.
Yeah, he seen the opportunity, Chalmers was away and it just didn't quite execute it right, but as you said, it was an opportunity to get him in behind and just didn't quite execute it right, but the idea was certainly there.
Throw into United off the legs. United again, Chalmers tries the back heel, maybe just too over smart. Edwards continues down that left hand side. Off the backside of Stanger there just to take his pass away. Franny Marty faces up a Halloran this time, sees if he can go. There's no one else there to really support him except if he goes backwards. Ahui. Gets round the outside. That's a bit of a poor decision, especially since he was being held. If you watch, the hand goes up and holds a Marty back. Ahui right there, and when he falls down, where he's going to go?
I think it's one of those ones where the defensive player gets himself into that good position where the referee's kind of always going to give it, isn't it? It's one of them ones that you see given at least once every game.
Yeah, I thought it was clever from Whiten. From a defending point of view, and if you're Jesuit Peak, I think you're happy that he's defended that. As you say, Mitch got himself between the player and the ball, and if anything, he just draws the touch from
Yeah.
Ahoy that he's going to go down under, and it is one of those ones as a fan it's frustrating because you think, oh, it's soft, but he does well for his team, Whiting.
I don't think he knew who was going where there, and that's dangerous. Big boot up the park. Giddy. Dempsey looking for someone outside him, to be honest. That's a good. That was a good effort. Still in there. Again, another of these great.
Dowds in.
Yes.
Young. It just looked like he had so much more space than what he actually did have there, I think.
Here again, trying to get the ball in, and yet another head gets in the way. But good bit of pressure from United just now, but good Dunfermline defending. That was a poor ball in by United. Oh, that's a sore one. That's a booking, surely, yes. Craig Whiting ruining his leg, and everyone gasps because we know how much he's been out of the team recently after a leg injury.
Better from the other bodies forward, bodies in the
I'm
right
liking
areas,
it.
getting a little bit more pressure on Dunfermline's back line.
What are we, 61 minutes? In the 62nd minute of this match here at Say United 1, Dunfermline 2. It's been entertainment. Looks like substitution coming on here from somewhere.
Jamie Murphy.
Substitution today, leading the field, number 10, sponsored by Pine Hawks, Aidan McGeady.
I don't think Aidan was wanting that there, he was enjoying himself, so Aidan McGeady coming off. Jamie Murphy more attacking, winging down the wings.
Interesting to see where he goes here. Murphy, if he'll slot into the same role as Aidan McGeady, or whether he'll go into a wide position, maybe moves Marty or Chalmers elsewhere.
Flipped ball right in, good ball in, nudged on back across the front. United! It's 2-0 here at Somerset Park. Anton Downs with the final touch, I think.
Masonda.
That's Masonda actually, I was wrong there.
How often do you see a centre-back assist a centre-back? Not very often, but Jamie Murphy comes on straight away, shows a little bit of quality, gives Dunfermline something to defend.
My apology there. Masonda coming in front of Dowds to put that in. I had my eye on Dowds, but it was a certainly good goal there, equaliser here at Somerset Park for United. This could set up an amazing ending, I mean, for either team.
Yeah, and it's important now to take the momentum of that. They have been better here after that. A really, really poor opening 25 minutes. Dunfermline were excellent in that period, but since then there's been a little bit of turn of tide in the game, and Dunfermline's still good and direct in the counter, but they've certainly been better than what they were in the opening part of the game. And as I said, I don't think you see a centre-back assist a centre-back very often, but it was good to be nod across the face, a goal from Stanger and Masonda just in the right place to nod it in at the back post. But inspired there from Jamie Murphy. We've missed him when he hasn't been in the pitch last week, and yeah, he is just slotting into that position that McGeady was in, and it's somewhere that I'm probably quite interested to see how he does. He links the game so well, but he's more often been deployed in a wide position for Ayr. But as we said, it was important they got the Somerset Road end behind them, and they've done that, so now important again that they kick on from that.
Yeah, there's drums on in the background now. United fans' voices very loud on the far side. That will be a United ball. There's a chance for the ball to Ahui. Ahui really advanced this half. Does he take a shot? No, he's drawn the man to the outside. Logan Chalmers. Paddy Redding. Flicking it over, trying to get it to Downs. Oh, takes the drive. It's nice to see that, but I would guess that Young in the middle, right on the 6-yard box, might have enjoyed that one. There seems to be an injury here. Reece
Breen, that's not good news for Dunfermline fans. Another centre half.
Here comes Moffat coming on now, I would think, for
Ben Summers.
yeah.
Well, As you said, Mitch, he's quite impressive in 20-25 minutes, Benzema's, but he kind of dropped out a little bit after that. But he certainly was quite impressive, asking now for treatment for Ian, which I don't, as you said, I don't think could be good news to any of the Dunfermline fans out there.
Here trying to get a chance to get liquid in them again. Looks like Reece Breen's probable stretch. He's just back from injury. Played the full 90 minutes up at both, and people sort of worried whether he'd manage that. I thought earlier on in the second half, there, that he was maybe suffering, but that looks like cramp more than anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm looking onto the park and I'm seeing the film physio stretching his leg out there. I think it does look like cramp, but it's not good to see from.
No, he's a cracking player as well. I mean, you don't want. I hope it's not his injury back. I hope it's just cramp for him. It's not bad attendance for a day like this, 2022. And Breen still limping. That's how he was limping earlier on. I just wonder if a bit tentative. Looks like he's thinking he'll come on. Yeah, he'll stay on. A lot of signalling back and forth at the bench there.
Sorry to interrupt here, we've got a score update to my right from Marco.
Wraith Rovers 2, Arbroath 0.
Tell you what, Wraith Rovers are not relinquishing the top of the table place just yet.
Relentlessly.
Right down this way. That's a good interception there again, taking the ball away back to his keeper. Fighting for this now. They've upped the pace. Here into the penalty area, back to the keeper, takes it well. It's not a pass back, even if their players are trying to get that there. That was just a good tackle, flicked it away from Jamie Murphy. That slip there. Not as bad as you falling last week, Mitch. Mitch just there thinking nearly choked himself, but was it last week, 2 weeks ago? Nah, he's injured. I hate when fans boo that. I know, to all, it's not a time to do that, but he is injured. He has been injured. Maybe they don't know just how badly injured he's been over the last couple of weeks. You don't want a young player to really damage himself. But if they use it as an excuse for coming on and off the park regularly, yeah, that's different.
Just want to try and see if they are ready and anyone to take his place, but it's
they don't seem to be.
Yeah, they're signaling for a change, so we're going to have to mix it up a bit here, Dunfermline.
I suppose they've got Kyle Benedictus on the bench.
How fit is Kyle Benedictus? He's had a nasty injury for a while, and it is Kyle that's coming on.
Yeah, sorry, I completely missed him on the bench earlier on, thinking they had no recognised centre halves, and then I just totally missed Benedictus. But then again, the question remains as to how fit he is. Like you say, Callum, whether he's going to do it a last.
Again, Kyle Benedictus is one of those players that you'd have in any of your teams when you're a fully fit player.
Yeah, ex-Wraith Rovers, Dundee, isn't he?
Yeah.
Good experience to come in at a point in the game like this where you're just going from 2-0 up to 2 each, and to come in sort of steady ship, give a voice. He takes the captain's armband there from Chalmers.
And again, here, convinced the ball should be further up the park because he went down there. Now I've got to say there was a nice little moment watching Joe Chalmers handing off the captain's armband to Kyle Benedictus there, coming back, reclaiming his captaincy.
Just trying to see if that means that Dunfermline will go to a 4 at the back as opposed to the sort of 3-5 that they were going between.
Keep an eye on that for us, Lon.
Kubiak certainly has been playing wider in the second half.
Just everywhere. Jamie Murphy sprints for That would have been a lovely ball through there. Again, that charge out the outside. This time it's here picking off the pass. Murphy. Franny Marty did well that time. And again round. This is like him round to his front foot. Tries to slip it through. It's exactly what you were saying, Lon. Get in front of him.
Yeah. Offside.
Perfect chance here to go across to Marco. I think he's got another score update for us.
Queen's Park 1, Airdrie 1.
Interesting stuff.
Physios for Dunfermline back in the sideline. Don't know if there's somebody else that's struggling a little bit out there.
I think Halloran went down. He seems to be limping that far side. So
yeah, he's been doing that for a little while, hasn't he?
Right. That's Callum's job to keep an eye on him. Very good at spotting an injury, aren't you?
Yeah, this one we said a wee bit earlier that he seemed to have hurt himself, but then I said to you, alright, I've been wrong about that because he just got and went flying again.
He's not moving well at all.
No.
Signalled that he didn't want the ball either.
.71 minutes here, coming up onto the 72nd. Still 2-2 here at Somerset Park. Little shove in the back there. Danger, Ahui, thrown to United. Thrown to United. Stanger under quite a bit of a pressure there. I don't think he really gave him a ball in a place he could really play it without being tackled.
No, he couldn't really do much else, could he? Did as well as he could.
Dance gives it away. Ruben Chalmers. Nice piece of play by him to Masonda. Goal scored on Masonda there. I misidentified earlier. Chance again to go directly. Gets out wide. Oh, mishit ball there. It's deep. That's kept in. Oh my goodness. What skills with the feet. Corner to United.
He does brilliantly there, Chalmers, because he's right in the corner and he manages to get himself separated from Edwards and facing him to go and get at him again. Really good. He's had a really good second half over Chalmers.
Corner to the back this time. And that's a penalty! Surely! Nice! Jersey flying back there like a sail.
He takes a risk off it, a massive risk. I don't think the referee can give it because he's not looking at it, he's following the ball, but if
watch in the middle, there he is, he's got him, he's pulled him back, lifts his arms up.
Yeah, he took a risk, massive risk off it.
You would think these days that, players don't do that anymore. I know it was a famous thing in the past, but it's so easy to spot.
Yeah, but I'm still asking the question. I don't think the referee's seen it right enough. I think he was following the ball, but
you would have thought an assistant would have noticed that.
The linesman certainly was looking, I should have been looking along the line of it, but
Marty switching it on now, trying to get it across. He hits it hard right across the front. What a wonderful ball, just doesn't come off.
And Marty's been absolutely terrific this last couple of minutes, especially the second half in general. Comparing it to his first, exactly, just compared to the first half performance, that one wee change.
Short corner by United, bit deep for me.
Should be a United corner, right? There is.
You think they're struggling to defend Marty now because he's going at them with pace, which is what Dunfermline did to us in the opening 20-25 minutes, and we couldn't cope with it. So pace is huge in the game, and if you've got it and you use it effectively, you give yourself a half a chance.
corner there at the old Stampworks corner for United. Hand up, that should be deep in. Talking about pushing, holding the keeper there.
These tend to end in a free kick being given as soon as the ball is kicked through the referee, as a lot of players in that sort of position.
Got the hand up again, usually a deeper one. Right across the front, well knocked away. Jakubiak. Great tackle there by Ben Dempsey. I thought it could have been an air. That could have been an air throw there. I thought it came off the shin again after the tackle.
Gaffer was certainly adamant that it was an air throw.
And it was only a foot away from him.
Very animated there, was he?
O'Halloran still struggling on the far side.
Oh, he's in real poor condition there. Dempsey, Jakubiak does so well. Reading looking for someone to give it to. Tries it down the far side, never offside. 2 men in line with it. Took it short from there.
I don't think they waited a bit there, does. Jack Young was making a really good run to go and try and get in support of him in the box, and for an opportunity maybe to try and get someone across the face of goal. It's a difficult angle to score from.
And here's another substitution coming. Jake Sutherland.
Yeah, you would think it's
going to be coming on. You'd expect. Who's going to go off? He's sitting down there. That's the slowest medical team I've ever seen in my life. And the referee just saying take him right off.
I think Halloran was initiating that as well, obviously. Not happy to all, he's wanting to get his team as much time to try and find a winner.
That's Halloran going on.
Yep, Sutherland on. For the last 13 minutes or so.
Substitution for Dunfermline, leading goal number 23, Michael Halloran, to replace number 31, Jake Sutherland.
Seems to be going on to lead the line there, Sutherland. Moffat moving to the wider position.
Throw into United. Hui for United with this throw. Well intercepted there. Unfortunately there, Young tried a nice little trick there. Definite free kick there. I think he controlled that ball, brought it around with his hand.
Yeah, I think it was a handball, but he was unfortunate. He's trying to get the ball to brought down in a way that means he can take off and start running.
Good crossfield pass again. Very close from interception there. And that's a terrible goal. Jack Young had to be there, came off the legs of the player again. I think it'll be it is an Ayr United throw. After the one right in front of us, I didn't think we'd get that one. Dowd's under pressure there. Oh, that's a nasty one right in the legs. He came straight through.
I think he did slip, to be fair. Benedictus.
Yeah, I don't think it was any malice in that.
Good refereeing there, the way he checked that the player wasn't injured, whether it was intent or not there, it was a sore one. He's offside. Surely he's offside there. In the middle, Dowd saying he was certainly offside. He was going for that ball. United again. Amarty. I've got to say there, Joe Chalmers did very well intercepting that ball. United take it quickly. Well picked out there, Murphy. Ball forward, hoping that Dowds can get a head on it, doesn't manage it. Whiten gives that ball away, but both players stopped, didn't run for it. Murphy, Masonda. Good foot in there, taking away from United. Whiten does well. Jacobiak. Well done by Stanger. Ben Dempsey, ball inside. Marty. They're charging forward again, a bit lucky to get hold of that ball there. Good tackle put in. Ball in high towards the middle. Ben Dempsey. A few hopeful shouts for a penalty there. I don't think there was anything at all in that. Lovely flick outside, ball across the front. Oh, that was lovely play by United, but now it's a chance. They can't hold their heads, they can't walk around, they must keep concentration.
Well, the mimic, because he was under a lot of pressure with players coming in on him, his own team here coming in on Dempsey, which was, it was well worked and made a good opportunity. Actually, he did decent enough ball across for Ben Dempsey if someone can just nick across the front, but he did really well, Mehmet, to collect that one. He'd have been much improved in the second half.
There's been a goal in the Wraith Rovers game. Wraith Rovers 2, Upgrove 1.
Nervy last couple of minutes for the Wraith fans at Starks Park today.
Yeah, you usually see a late rally from Wraith, so interesting to see if Arbroath can do the same. Incredible amount of late goals they've scored, Wraith Rovers, and I think you see a lot of it lucky, but I think there's something in that if you're doing it as often, once or twice maybe, but if you're doing it as often, there's something in that.
I'm really impressed with Dunfermline at the moment. They've got so many men forward wanting it just now. Look at this play. Whiten tries to put through the space. Good leg in there by Masonda. Ball in again! Offside, but well taken anyway.
Yeah, it was well worked there from the Dunfermline. It was a good header as well. Unfortunately, offside flag for the Dunfermline did go up fairly quickly, but it was a good move. And that's the thing, if you do have to take a bit of pressure, soak up a bit of pressure, but if you can get opportunities to go and hit in the break, then it can be effective.
Wild rods on there by Leisha Hui. Dowds. Good distribution there. Dowds wants it through the middle, he can't give him it now, he's offside, but there it goes. And that's Edwards having to put that ball out. Edwards really solid there where he just stood up and used his shoulder so strongly there to keep the ball. Did well to spot Masonda there, Murphy. And there again, a charge down the outside, that's a good tip.
Well defended there, Conley. He's been much more positive in the second half of Marty, and he has had to beat Conley a bit more often than what he had in the first half, but he stood up well to take the other full back.
Would you make any changes, guys?
Man of the match chosen by Black and White Volunteers is Ben Dempsey.
I think it's not a case of who you bring on, it's more a case of right now who would you take off, because the players that are on the pitch are dangerous, they're causing problems, so there's players there who could potentially come into that, but who comes off to make way, I'm not sure.
Again, a chance for Dunfermline to get this ball down. Looked like a free kick there. I think who thought he was pulled. Nicely done by Dowds. I'm not going to take it. Do you know, I thought he got the ball.
I think he did, but it was a follow through that he was punished for.
Let's have a look at it on screen.
No, he didn't complain himself, he just apologised as soon as he got up.
But on the replay there, it doesn't look that bad, to be quite honest.
I think you can tell all from the player's reaction though, can't you? If he's apologised, he's probably just a fraction late.
Nice ball in. Flicked on, offside there. And I've got to see... Right, we've got another score on the door.
Update to my right here.
Wait for this 2 up both 2.
Ooh, as we said earlier. Yeah, I said usually see a late show for Wraith, but it's well, if they can hold on, a great comeback from our Arbroath.
Very unexpected as well, I would have said. Are we going to take the praise for tidying them out? That's a lovely tempted ball there, flighted out to the left hand side. Edwards still looks like he's got tons of pace. Oh, very lucky United.
Reboland is kicking every ball. I think he would have tracked the winners himself if he could there.
Out for a throw in to Dunfermline.
Franny looks burst out there as if he's ran himself into the ground.
Yeah, don't seem to be ready in anyone at the moment.
No.
Would it be a Rose or someone on a direct switch for someone? Jacobiak still with pace in him as well. There he goes, tries to get around that outside. He does really well. Young again gets his foot in. Chalmers easily beaten to there. Jacobiak looked like the man that wanted the ball. And that's a chance for Jacobiak for his... Oh, well pass. Squirrels it round the corner.
I was going to line up for it though on a hat-trick. As soon as he sees it open up, why not? Still a few minutes to go, and then I'd imagine there'd be a couple of minutes added on for the injuries that we've seen and the couple of substitutions we've had.
Flicked on again by Joe Chalmers. Nice ball again. Jacobiak again. Lots of pace on him still, looking at him going the outside. No, he just slipped there and went down. Dunfermline fans don't seem to accept that on the far side, but it looks quite clear there. He just slipped as he went round. Defending there by Edwards, the way he ran across the front, blocking the run of Logan Chalmers, so he couldn't get back onto it. And you need to have to move it up the pitch a bit quicker than that. It's a poor ball. Jacobiak again. Allen tries to make space here for this shot. So close! What a great turn and strike again, and again it shows you just how close this game is.
He opened up a really good yard or two at the edge of the box there. I think he scored down at Morton a couple of similar goals from that sort of range.
You not got a brace that day, didn't you?
So, yeah, very early on in the game I think. But once he opens up the space, he probably would have hoped to catch up a bit better than that, but Robbie Much was certainly moving across his goal line.
Logan Chalmers on the chase towards the keeper, making him play it quickly. Masonda. Edwards going down this left hand side there, he's picked out. Hui has to go and try and match him here, not allowed to get across. That looked like a free kick to me, maybe a booking.
It's a great area here to go and get a ball in the box as well.
You're into 90th minute, 91st minute now you're into, and you get a position like that, one in on top of the goalkeeper. Difficult to defend.
Yeah,
big chance at this time of the match.
Yeah, the way they're setting up to defend shows that as well. Usually they'll be too high up the pitch and try and spring breaks from free kicks and corner situations, but they'll keep the one up, everybody else back in.
Dangerous times here for United. Ball towards the back post, it goes out for a goal kick. What? No, that's a bad decision, I think. But the corner's been given. Let's have a look at this again. I'm sure the Dunfermline got it. I could be wrong. I'm not going to do that. I've tried to be quite neutral. Here come. Yes, it's the Dunfermline's the last one on that. He gets round the back. And here comes the corner from the other side. Dangerous times, as we say. We're into the 92nd minute here at Somerset Park. A goal now wins this game. Can't even put a tackle in. It's not nudged away. Oh, it's in, she's wide there. Driving through the couple of players, and there's another injury.
He was rotated there much. If that was on target, I don't think he was getting anywhere near it. James McPeak telling his players to get up and keep going.
There shouldn't be too much added time in this game, to be honest. Two injuries.
I would think there'd be 3 or 4 added on.
That's what I mean, not too much nowadays. Ball over the top, good interception. Oh, there's a... Ooh. He didn't look comfortable there as he went for the ball. Yeah, he seems to have hurt himself. He's limping badly. In fact, if he could get that ball down the middle through the channel. That looks like Kyle Benedictus with... Is it Benedictus with a leg injury just now? Yes, it is. He's limping really badly. But you know, with a player like him, he will fight to the end. Oh, he couldn't keep his feet there. There was a lovely little step over, but Edwards was wise to it. And there you go, you can see that's a player who is struggling. Yeah, look at him. .93 on the clock already. A long run there. That surely had to be a free kick tear there, I think. Really good defender from a man. If you're injured, hold on. Look, that is game too early for Benedictus for me. Booted away into the centre. Masonda trying to get it forward. Lots of fouls going unobserved at the moment. And there we are at Somerset Park. What a great game from two sides who really went at it. Air disappointing in the first half. Good to get the one goal back, giving themselves the chance after Dunfermline had gone 2 up. And then for United to get that equaliser as well. And a look there that maybe they had got one to get through. Big shout for a penalty for United, but let's be honest, a draw today feels an honest result.
I thought it was a game of 2 halves today. Like also first half and filming much of the better side. They did come into it at the end, to be fair, although largely dominated by the away side. And then the second half they were much better coming out of the traps. They stood up to the and Dunfermline posed at them going forward, and were able to start dominating the ball a little more and create some more chances of their own. Interesting game for the neutral. I certainly was very nervous watching those last couple of minutes. I was a United fan, but
I've got to say,
fair result. I'm going to say fair result.
I've got to say though, I wanted that game to continue. I think both teams were giving us great entertainment and it was excellent. If you're a neutral, I suppose.
Yeah, and both sides of play just show appreciation for the two sets of fans there.
You can see Kyle Benedictus is really hurting out there and getting the celebrations from his team for doing it and keeping going. But I hope he's not injured himself badly again. Anyway, thank you very much. This is United TV. Hope you've had a good afternoon with us, and we'll see you next time. We're at home.